Today, we're breaking down the top 5 voice AI use cases that are actually working right now. If you've been hearing the hype around voice AI recently, but you're not totally sure where to start, this video is for you. By the end of this, you're going to know exactly which industries are winning with voice AI, the real problems that they solve, and I'll even show you some real-world setups we're running for clients right now. Okay, so let's dive into this. We got 5 use cases right here. We're going to start at the top with the most simplest one, which is an AI receptionist. This is the one that everyone knows, that makes a ton of sense, but really the problem that it's solving is missed calls, right? Missed calls at the end of the day are lost revenue. And actually there's this study that 70% of people actually book with the first person to respond when making purchasing decisions for businesses. Now, some of the industries where we've been seeing a lot of success, where we've implemented AI receptionists, are in the dental space, in the home services space. So think contractors, if they're up on roofs, or they're on a job site and it's loud, they can't hear their calls all the time. This is a really good safety net to be able to catch those calls that would have otherwise gone to voicemail. And then as well as law firms is another really big one that we've been implementing voice AI use cases for. And the cool thing about this is that for the most part, AI receptionists can be handled with just a single prompt, but you can do some really powerful things when you start to integrate with their different systems. Now, the next most common use case that we're seeing is lead generation, so specifically speed to lead. Now for AI receptionists specifically, and this is what I mean by you can have some pretty complex integrations. So this is specifically for a dental practice where we're able to do pretty much everything that a receptionist could do, and it's fully integrated with their PMS. So this is creating the booking, we can get all of the free slots within their practice. We can cancel appointments. We can confirm the appointments. We can send scheduling links if they don't want to book over the phone. We can send SMS directions. And in total, you can see it's about 16 to 17 different automations that are running to have a really cohesive experience for the customer. Now, the second one we're going to be going through is lead generation. So this is another really common one that you see. The next 3 are not really spoken about, but are also very highly valuable. So I encourage you to stick around so you can see those as well. But the main industries that we're seeing where this is really important, or where there's a really big need for this, is SaaS companies, as well as marketing agencies, pretty much anyone who's generating a significant amount of lead flow and doesn't have enough members on their team to be able to handle that lead flow. Now, the problem it's solving is really speed to lead, right? There's this study by MIT that showed if you don't engage a contact within 5 minutes of them filling out a lead form to show that they're interested, the chances of you actually contacting them drop significantly. And right now with our outbound lead gen agents, we're booking anywhere from 25% on a low day to 40% on a high day, completely on autopilot, that would have otherwise gone in the garbage, right? Think about after hours or on weekends when people aren't available. And we've built some extremely sophisticated systems for this where we can deploy both SMS and voice. So you can see right here, this is one of our outbound systems, and this is just one piece of the puzzle, which is both voice and SMS, where we'll continue to follow up and try and book them into an appointment. Now, the next big one is customer support triaging. So this is one that people don't really talk about a lot, but provides massive benefits, especially on the customer experience side of things, because how many times have you been on a phone call where they put you into a hold queue and you just have that wonderful music that's playing, right? It's a lot of the same repetitive queries. There's a lot of bad routing. And so by having a customer support triage, not only does it keep your customer support team off the phone, but it allows them to quickly identify which are actually priority issues that need immediate help and what can just be handled by the AI. If it's something like, for instance, we're working with some large companies where they're trying to automate basic things like ticket transfers or purchasing of tickets, and where they used to have a human answer that phone call and tell them how to transfer tickets, this is now being fully handled by AI, but their team still has the entire visibility around every single call, if it's resolved or not, and if it's not resolved, what is the next step that their team needs to take, right? Some good industries of this could be e-commerce, banking or telecom, even insurance. A really good use case that we see right now is actually in the warranty space. So let's say you are looking for home insurance or you're looking to get a car warranty. Now we can answer the calls instantly, so there's no wait time for the customer. We can understand, qualify them, connect to all of your existing systems, pull the information that you need, update the relevant files, and at the end, update your customer care tracking system with the status of that outcome, if it was resolved or not, and if any further action needs to be taken. And so you can actually reduce support costs by up to 40%. This is one of the metrics that we're tracking right now. Now, another big one is the debt collection agent. So we're working with one client right now. They're doing, 10 to 20,000 outbound calls a day using a dialer system. And whenever anyone picks up, the AI is able to try and collect. And we're seeing really big applications in the healthcare industry. Insurance claims is a massive piece of a lot of healthcare businesses. And we have automated a lot of those processes using voice AI, even just for getting more up-to-date data on that client. Maybe you have an incomplete profile. This is a really good use case because, the truth is that human agents, they are expensive. They have limited scalability. And we're at the point right now where, if we need more calls to be answered, we just purchase more concurrency on Retell. And we're at the point where AI is able to handle so many calls at the same time that the human staff is overwhelmed because of the amount of calls that are being directed towards them. And let's be honest, debt collection is one use case in specific. I don't know if anyone's ever done it before, but it sucks. And a lot of times you're playing a follow-up game of calling until people answer. And so that's one place where AI absolutely crushes, because you can set up these automated follow-up sequences where AI will continue to call until it collects or it comes to some form of agreement with the caller. Now, the last big use case is appointment scheduling or reminders, right? And this is a really simple one in my opinion, but one that provides immense value. So you can see this with a lot of like auto repairs, spas, clinics, pretty much any industry that needs to confirm appointments. And there's a lot. We've done this for dentists. So let's say we'll look at the appointments that are coming up in the next week. And then based on that, we'll determine who to call. So we'll grab the full list. We'll look at all of those who aren't confirmed. We'll place an outbound call and they can confirm on the spot. And it's just a very simple agent that provides immense value to business owners, right? So, we've been able to study this, and we've seen a 25% decrease in no-shows as a result. And really the problem that it's solving is manual scheduling. It's a pretty low leverage task too for your front desk staff, of having to spend time every day looking at the amount of people that they need to call up just to confirm appointments. When now it's automated, it runs in the background. You don't even have to think about that anymore. So these are the top 5 use cases that we're seeing right now in voice AI. Hope you got some value out of this. If you did, consider dropping a subscribe. A lot more coming from us and a lot more to come from me. And with that being said, have an incredible day. Catch you on the next one. Peace.